Hello everyone. I just wanted to produce this small short video to help you with the multi-views on the pipe section, which is module 4, and this is assignment 4.3, and this is the second sheet. As you can see here, I have set up my 3D modeling on one side, and then this other side here is the assignment itself. And so as you can see from what I have, I already included one of the pipes so that we can get kind of familiar with it. And right now what we're looking at is the front view, and then right next to it is the left side view, and everything is projected from one view to the other. We started with that pipe that I just showed you, which is seen on both views. So you can see here I have an oval shape. This oval shape helps us understand that it projects to the other view there. And as you can see there, you have an angled line, and that is indicative of that oval shape. So I have a 45-degree elbow there that is attached to that angled pipe. And this being the front view, you see it angled in towards the left. That I am turning it now just so that you can see how it looks from the left side view. And now we have that other piece of pipe that is attached. Right, here we go. I added that in. And then that has a T attached to it, and we can see all of these from the front view. So I will attach the T now. Okay, and the position of the T, it points towards the left, at an angle, and towards the right at an angle. So I need to shift this and make sure that it is where. Okay, now it Ys, and there we have a short, straight piece of pipe, and then a slightly longer one. So I will make this visible so that you can see, starting with one side. Okay, from there I have a 45 attached to it so that later you have another pipe attached that goes horizontally. So I'm going to add the 45-degree L. Okay, and that 45 points or faces the right side. So I'm going to turn it so that it faces the right side. There. So now I attach the other piece of pipe. Now that pipe continues on. Now we're looking at that short straight that we talked about earlier. So I added it there right next to the T. And now we see a circular shape. So this pipe doesn't directly go to the left because it has that circle. It lets us know that it faces us. It either goes away from us or it comes towards us. So I'm going to add first the 90-degree L. Okay. And if it was facing us like this, then you would see a full circle. If there was no any other turns in the pipe, then we would see a full circle. But because that pipe is interrupted, that line goes straight into it, then that means that we see this line first before we see that circular shape, so that it goes away from us, not towards us. So I need to turn this pipe so that it goes and it faces away from us, like so. Okay, and then once we continue, because of that circular shape, now I'm going to see that's depth information, and I can only get depth information from the left side view. So I'm going to go to the left side view and look at the piece of pipe there and what the length of that is. And so I need to add that little piece of straight pipe. I'm going to make it visible here. And there it is, it's right there. Okay, now we have that circular shape, so that means that again, we have another turn. And right there in the front view, you see that that turn also has a little piece of pipe. That's why we can see like inside of it. That's why they have the section lines here. so that we can add that to the piece of pipe, and it goes to the left of our pipe system here. So I'm going to add the 90-degree elbow first. That turns it to the left. See, and I have to shift it so that it is horizontal. There we go. Okay, see how we see the circle? If it was turned 45 degrees, that would be an oval shape, just like the other ones. So I need to turn it back to where it was. And now add the last piece of pipe. And there it is. That's the model seen from the front view. Zooming in so that you can see it from the left side view and compare it to your left view here. I'm going to change the visibility a little bit so that we can see, maybe you can see the joints better. Okay, so now we can see the edges, and maybe you can make a little bit more sense about the oval shapes and what side is going to be interrupted. Notice that the parts or the sides that are visible are the bottom sides of those ovals, and so that's why the interruption happens at the top of each of the ovals from the left side view. I have 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and both views show the 4 different joints. Front view, and you can see that joint, each one of the joints. That V right there is not significant because that is part of that fitting, so you won't see the V in the front view. But see that circular shape right there and how it's interrupted because of the line that is preceding it. Okay, I'm going to show you the right side view. That will be a circular shape there. Right next to it is an oval shape. There's another oval shape with the top having the break. This next oval right there was had the break at the bottom because the angle changed, as you can see. The bottom there, again, there's a straight line there, and then that bottom oval had the opening at the bottom. Okay, you have the circle here. You will have section lines for that because you can see inside the pipe. And then it extends out. And then you will have another circular shape with an interruption because of this pipe. So the interruption would be to the left of that circle. Now we show you the top view. And then you see the bottom view. Look at the ovals and what side they face. They will look like C's from the bottom view. This section right here, you do not see from the bottom, so you don't have to worry about it when you draw the bottom view. Now I'm going to rotate it so that you can see it in different angles. Okay, hope this has helped.